Hello everyone, today I'm going to explain a Wi-Fi handshake attack, how it works and the exact steps used to perform it on a Linux machine using tools from the Aircrack-ng suite. This attack targets Wi-Fi network and the goal is to capture the four-way handshake, which is the authentication process that occurs when a client connects to a Wi-Fi network. If we capture this handshake, we can try to crack the Wi-Fi password using a dictionary attack. So in this diagram you can see a typical Wi-Fi handshake attack. So we have three main actors: the client, which is a legitimate user connected to the network, the access point, which is the Wi-Fi router, and the attacker, who is running a Linux virtual machine with a Wi-Fi adapter in monitor mode. In the first step, the attacker sends a deauthentication packet to the client via the access point. This forces the client to disconnect from the network, thinking it was a legitimate signal. In the second step, the client automatically tries to reconnect to the same network, and when it does, a four-way handshake takes place between the client and the access point. And in the third step, during this handshake, a set of packets called APL packets are exchanged, so the attacker, who is listening in monitor mode, intercepts these packets. These APL packets contain the encrypted credentials that are needed to authenticate the client. Once captured, the attacker can use a dictionary attack to try and crack the Wi-Fi password. And this is why it's crucial to use strong passwords and secure configurations on Wi-Fi networks. So these are the tools that we are going to need. The first one is the Aircrack-ng. This tool is used to put the Wi-Fi adapter into monitor mode, which is essential for listening to all wireless traffic around us, not just traffic directed to our device. Next is Aircrack-ng. This tool lets us analyze Wi-Fi traffic. It shows all the nearby networks, their BSSID, the channels, and also the clients connected to them. So it's crucial for identifying the target and capturing the handshake. Then we have Airplay-ng, which allows us to send the authentication packets to force clients to disconnect from the access point. When they reconnect, they generate the handshake, and that's what we're going to capture. After capturing the handshake, we used Aircrack-ng, which is used to crack the password by trying different combinations from a word list until the correct one is found. Lastly, there's Wireshark, which is optional. It can be used to visually inspect the captured packets, especially the APL handshake, to confirm that the capture was successful before attempting to crack the password. To perform this type of Wi-Fi attack, we need two main components: Linux and a compatible Wi-Fi adapter. We are using Linux. You can use Kali Linux. For example, in this video I'm going to use Parrot, which is very similar to Kali Linux, and because it includes all the necessary tools for wireless testing and network analysis. But that's not enough. Most built-in Wi-Fi cards, especially in laptops, don't support monitor mode or packet injection, and they are essential for this attack. So that's why we need an external Wi-Fi adapter like the one shown here, because it allows us to enable monitor mode to capture wireless traffic and perform packet injection. And you can find this, in any IT store, offline and online. For example, you can go on Amazon, and they are very cheap. You can find them also for like 10-15 US dollars. So it's very easy to find one. So first we need to switch our Wi-Fi adapter from managed mode, which is the normal mode, to monitor mode, which allows us to capture all nearby wireless traffic. So you can see that my Wi-Fi card was already in monitor mode, but yours will be in managed mode because I was doing some tests, so it was already monitor mode. And if you launch sudo ermon-ng check kill, you will kill all the old processes related to your Wi-Fi card. So now you can put your Wi-Fi card into monitor mode. And you can see that I have managed to put my Wi-Fi card into monitor mode. So the next command is used to scan available Wi-Fi networks. And this is the network that we will target. So you can see that we have a bunch of things here. And these are all the reachable Wi-Fi networks reachable from my computer. And you can see that we have BSSID, PWR, beacons. So I'm going to explain very quickly what these are. So the BSSID is the MAC address of the access point of the router. PWR is the signal strength and values. So the closer it is to 0, the stronger it is. The beacons are periodic signals sent by the access point to announce its presence. Data is the number of data packets captured from the network, and S is the number of data packets captured per second. CH is the channel the access point is operating on. Then we have MB, so this is the maximum speed in megabyte per second advertised by the access point. ENC stands for encryption, and it is the encryption type, so the WPA2, WPA, WAP. Cipher is the specific encryption algorithm used, like CMP or TKIP, but we don't need this. It's like I just wanted you guys to know what this means. Auth is the authentication method, so PSK, for example, which is press shared key or other types. And finally, ESSID is the network name, so the SSID broadcast by the access point. So as I told you, we are going to target this particular BSSID, which is my own, of course. So this command is used to target our Wi-Fi adapter and the BSSID. So we are going to see only our, the router we are targeting. And we can see that now one tool has connected to, one device has connected to our router, and we are going to disconnect this device from the router and then intercept the four-way handshake. So this command is used to target the to intercept the packets between our specific device and the access point. So we are going to save what's going to be shared between these two devices in a file called Aircrack. So now we are going to open another shell and leave the first one open, so don't close the other one. So this command, we will launch this command to authenticate the device. So we are going to pretend that we are the access point, and the device will believe we are the access point and will think, okay, the access point wants me to authenticate, so I'm going to do it. And for example, we can see that we have no connection. And this screen is from the device connected to the access point. So the device has no connection now because we have deauthenticated it. So we can stop the authentication attack, and we can see that on the right we have intercepted the handshake. So we have intercepted the handshake and the apple. So under notes we can see now that we have apple. So as I told you, these are packets shared between the access point and the device, in which is contained the passphrase, which is the password. So this is optional, but we can verify this, these packets with Wireshark. So you can open the .cap file in Wireshark and search for the word apple to confirm that the handshake is present. And we can see that, in fact, it's here. So we are sure that we have intercepted the password. So the last thing that we need to do is to crack the Wi-Fi password. So finally, we can use the Aircrack tool. So we can launch this command, and if the password is in the word list, it will be revealed. And as you can see, we have found the password.